Hi, hello. Today, welcome to my page again. Welcome to my voice impression tutorials. Today we're going to learn how to do Pennywise, the dancing clown. Now, Stitch was one of my favorite. I really liked the portrayal of the character. Trying to think which one. I mean, it was by Stephen King, if I am correct. Anyways, Pennywise is a very unique character. I think he's very iconic. Something that I grew up with.
I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. Do you want to float? We all floated down here.
So my voice impression may be a tad off. I'm still recovering from being sick. But Pennywise, like if you're talking to your normal voice like this, of course my voice is different from everybody else's. Obviously everybody have their own unique voice, so I may differentiate between everybody, depending how how deep your voice is versus not. Now I think Pennywise it's a low, really low range, but you also are changing your how it sounds in between. So if I go like, and I think when I do it, I kind of think of how I do like Winnie the Pooh at the same time, or if I saw how to do the leprechaun in a way. So if I want to go do Winnie the Pooh, I'll have the same, and this is going to be Winnie the Pooh and Pennywise tutorial now that I think about, since I think they both have the same depth. And I say that is because that's how I do it. So if I went to go to Winnie the Pooh.
Hello, I'm Winnie the Pooh. How are you? Christopher Robinson is my friend.
So he has not like, oh god.
Oh, hello, I'm Winnie the Pooh. How are you?
So Winnie the Pooh has a kind of like a
oh, hello, I'm Winnie the Pooh. How are you?
kind of like
Oh, hello.
So it's like kind of closing your thing, but when you do like Pennywise.
Oh, I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. I want to float. We all floated down here.
So he also like, if you know, it's kind of like you can do like a harsher Pennywise. I mean, she'll pan out to be about the same. Again, I'm still recovering from being sick, so excuse me if it's not perfect. So,
oh, I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. Do you want to float? We all floated down here. Oh, Georgie.
So he has like that very low lounge type, and he switches over when he's like,
I'm Pennywise.
well, again, man, it's so hard doing it while you're with the sciences and analogy spray. And again, I can always redo the tutorial, but the main aspect of it is that you understand how to do the Pennywise voice impression, right? And long you understand, regardless if I'm sick or not, it doesn't alter how I do my voice impression. I sound practically the same to me. I found pretty good, you know what I mean? So,
I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. Do you want to float? We all floated down here.
so at one point when I tried to do Venom, I always forget the flow of Venom when I do them. So if I want to,
give me back me gold.
obviously that's way too deaf, and it's not low enough. It's too.
I'll tell you what.
You know, it's more of that, two of that. So you want to do like,
I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. We all floated down. Oh, Georgie.
so you can do it that way. I'm not very particular on how to do his laugh. I'm not exactly perfection with the way he does laugh. If you want to base off the movie, I don't think there's a series or off based off any type of character of Pennywise. I mean, you can probably go off with like different parodies of people who try to voice Pennywise. There are people out there obviously can do Pennywise perfectly. I actually look up on YouTube. I may not be so perfect, but it's always about how to teach you guys on how to do it, and we all have our versions, so keep in mind that each impressionnist that does the voice is up to the, probably the most perfect voice that they can do. And again, this is only how I do it, and I hope this also helped you know how to do it. So again, when I do Pennywise,
Oh,
God, always going back to the
oh. I'm the leprechaun, can't you see?
but, well, it's not perfect right there, but but I always try to start off like,
I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. Hey, want to float? We all floated down here. Welcome to my dark world.
so, obviously, again, it may not be perfect. I'm also sick, so I'm trying not to overdo it right now.
I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown.
Obviously, probably sound like more of the Joker. The frequency and low of your larynx is actually the most important thing in doing Pennywise, in my opinion.
Oh, I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. We all floated down here. Oh, Georgie.
So, again, it all fluctuates on how you do it. The depth of your voice also depends on how he portrays, right?
I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown.
So obviously I can't do, again, as I always say, I can't do his voice as perfect as he normally can be, no matter times I try, but again, do your best, try your best. I'm sure you will get it as much as you can.
I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown.
Oh man, I'm really like, anyways.
I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown.
So I want to get up to like if I want to do also the Joker.
Oh, Betsy.
So instead of going like that way, you can also go,
I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. We all floated down here. Oh, Georgie.
So that's a very good, right there, I feel like that's around a good range. I can't really tell unless I stop the record and record back, but hopefully this shows that. Now, Winnie the Pooh is in that, in like the frequency level if you go low enough, so.
Oh, hello, I'm Winnie the Pooh. How are you? Who's for Anderson? Hello. Hey. Penguins, can you come in? I love honey.
So,
I love honey.
So, Winnie Pooh is a tad different. You kind of not using like nasal type of thing, but you're using that low larynx again, and the same way. If I use the same frequency after,
I'm Pennywise.
and if you increase your larynx a little bit more,
Hello. Oh, Winnie the Pooh, how are you? I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown.
see how like I can base the sound right off of them. I mean, it's probably not like the same frequency to you, but to me, like how it's coming out, how it sounds to me, flowing in the same amount of headspace.
Hello, how are you? I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. Oh, Georgie. I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown.
Again, you mess with it, fluctuate it, could be very useful to you. Hopefully this helps you on the frequency of doing Winnie the Pooh. I mean, the fluent of me trying to keep Winnie the Pooh is gonna be very, very low. Very like we're based off like a sentence or two, not the obviously. Practice makes perfect. Again, if you're not familiar with who is Winnie the Pooh or Pennywise is, just look it up, do some research on it, try to do the voice impression, record it, and then listen it back for feedback. You can always ask other people who is very familiar to the voice as well. Typically, if I know somebody who knows the voice of a character that I'm trying to do, they are often ones the best because they know how it's supposed to sound, even though some people's judgment is different and fluctuates as well to have it whatever the case may be. So I do hope that this voice impression tutorial help you guys, and I see you guys on my next voice impression.